Thank you for joining us live and archived here. September 11th, Noster Panther Lady JV Volleyball taking on the Smithton Lady Tigers tonight. Just joining us as we just get the program started off here. We're just a little bit into our matchup tonight. 2-2 is the score. Right now, number 5, Michaela Cartwright's serving for the Noster Panthers. She comes forward to set it up. Free ball for a point for the Panthers. Michaela takes the score 3-2 in favor of the Lady Panthers. That dig up was by Karis Johnson, hitting out of the middle for the Panthers. Middle hit by number 18, Alexia Gibson for Smithton. And a kill for number 20, Peyton Fuller. Peyton hitting on the outside for the Lady Panthers, gets her first kill of the evening. She drops it in the middle. Smithton Tigers sending over a free ball. Outside for Riley Parrott. Parrott rolls it over. Nice dig up once again by Karis Johnson. Karis hitting out of the middle as she gets dug up by number 7, Elisa Huddleston. Ball drops on the Tigers side. Now Noster leads 5-2. Still serving number 5, Michaela Cartwright. Subbing in for Smithton at this time, number 15, Juno Nasa. Going out for them is number 13, Haley Henderson. Michaela Cartwright set to serve now as we're up 5-2, the Noster Lady Panthers. Here in this JV matchup between the Panthers and the Smithton Tigers. Smithton located about 7 miles east of Sedalia. Michaela set to serve now, 5-2. Goes deep into the corner. Free ball over from the Tigers. Nice dig in the back by number 13, Faith Edwards. Punched over for another Noster score. Noster now up 6-2. Coaching the JV this year and many years is Katie Huntsman. She does a great job with our program. We appreciate all that she does for us. Michaela Cartwright serves into the middle of the court. Middle hit by number 18, Alexia Gibson for the Tigers. Nice setup by Riley Parrott. Hitting out of the middle once again is number 17, Karis Johnson for the kill. Timeout called by the Smithton Lady Tigers. Once again, JV matchup here, Noster Panthers versus the Lady Tigers of Smithton. First timeout called by the Tigers as they find themselves down now 7-2 to the Panthers. A lot of times these timeouts are called just to try to break the concentration of the server. Right now serving still is number 5, Michaela Cartwright. She's done a great job of keeping the ball in the court. Much needed support from the Lady Panthers on the floor with her. Volleyball is also a great game of momentum. If a team can gain momentum, they can just keep rolling on teams. So probably a great timeout by the Smithton Tigers, Valerie Ships. Michaela Cartwright set to serve, 7-2. Noster Panthers over the Tigers. Serves an ace out of the timeout. Nothing better than coming out of a timeout when they're trying to break your concentration and you come out with an ace. Michaela did a great job, 8-2. Noster. Michaela drops that one just outside the court, but did a great job with those 8 points. Serving 7 of those. One coming on the side out. Smithton number 10, Maggie Gross to serve. Dig up on the outside by Faith Edwards. Beautiful hit out of the middle by number 12, Riley Parrott as she places it down. Free ball over from the Smithton Tigers. Outside hit by Peyton Fuller. Dug up on the opposite side by the Tigers. Another free ball coming over. Nice dig up there by Michaela Cartwright. Outside hit by Riley Parrott. Dug up by the Tigers. Smithton Tigers number 16, Kara Mankini, spikes the ball out of bounds for a point for the Noster Panthers. Subbing in for them now is number 29, Bridget Collins. Coming in for middle hitter number 17, Karis Johnson. Bridget serves one in. Nice serve. Over on the opposite side into the 4 spot, 4 or 5 spot. Second serve from Bridget is also in the same spot. Free ball over from the Tigers. Hit out of the middle by number 13, Faith Edwards, dug up by the Tigers. Nice dig by number 22, Tanea Brown, and just hit out by number 20, Peyton Fuller. Peyton had a good idea to go line on that one as everybody had dropped over to the cross position. Just put a little bit too much on it. Now serving for the Tigers will be number 18, Alexia Gibson. Gibson drops one into Fuller. Fuller digs it up. Number 22, Tanea Brown on the set. Hit out of the middle for the Panthers. Free ball back over from the Smithton Tigers. Nice dig by Riley Parrott. Setup goes to Fuller. Fuller tips one over. Free ball once again from the Tigers. Tip coming from Fuller. She drops it in for a beautiful kill for the Panthers. Panthers lead is now 7, 11-4, with Riley Parrott going back to serve. Parrott drops one in to the 6th spot. Ball goes out of bounds as it hits the official on the side. No return from the Tigers. One hit only on that strong serve. Parrott's second serve. Great serve once again to the 6th spot. Free ball coming from the Smithton Tigers. Nice dig up by Michaela Cartwright. Almost saved there by number 22, Tanea Brown. As the ball came off the net, just a little bit strange. Tanea trying to send it over free for the Panthers. Unlucky though, side out for the Smithton Tigers. Smithton Tigers number 7, Elisa Huddleston to serve. Huddleston drops it into the 1 spot. Nice dig by Cartwright. And a ball drops between 2 Panther players over on the side. Smithton Tigers now down 6, 12-6. Elisa Huddleston's second serve for the Tigers. Nice tip over by Noster there as they went out to point. Checking in for the Panthers is number 3, Dakota Jones. Dakota Jones going to come in and hit outside for the Panthers. Serving is Peyton Fuller. Fuller's first opportunity for us to see Fuller serve. Now Noster leads 13-6. Tosses up, she drops in an ace into the 5 spot on the floor. Beautiful serve from her. Noster now leads 14-6. Free ball coming over from the Panthers. It drops in just inside the 10. Small lack of communication by the Panthers, but each one took advantage of it, claimed their own responsibility, and they're going to move on. Checking in for the Panthers, number 8, Latamara Gates. Serving for Smithton, number 16, Kara Mankini. Mankini drops it in to Tamara, who just came in. Beautiful job on the roll spike by number 3, Dakota Jones. Dakota Jones did a good job of keeping that ball in front of her and just rolling it over and placing it exactly where she wanted it. Checking back into the game, number 17, Karis Johnson to hit middle for the Panthers. Set to serve for them will be number 13, Faith Edwards. Back to the 1 spot from Faith. Great dig up by Gates as she saves one from hitting the floor. Great hustle by the Panthers. Gates calls her off. Set up by Riley Parrott going back to the middle. And Karis coming in, immediately making her presence known with the kill. Now Noster up 16-7 here in the first set of the match. Number 13, Faith Edwards, drops it in. Free ball coming from the Smithton Tigers. Gates pops it up. Great hustle by number 22, Tanea Brown. Unlucky bounce as it comes off of the backboard of the basketball goal. Still part of the playable area and drops in on Noster's side. Libero coming in for the Panthers is number 4, Ashlyn Thomas. Riley Parrott dumps it to the outside. Great tip, but just under the net by the Noster Panthers, number 3, Dakota Jones. Tight ball there. Jones trying to tip that ball. Probably could have been a wipe-off spike. And a lack of communication there once again by the Lady Panthers. Time to shake it off. 16-10 as number 9, Morgan Haynes from the Smithton Tigers gets an ace. Morgan drops it in. Riley Parrott sets it up for a 10-foot attack. Nice try from the back by Gates, but unlucky as it hits the net. Now Noster still up 5. Great job on a timeout there by Katie Huntsman. Coach Huntsman once again has coached many years here for Noster. Does a great job with the JV program. Sees that the Tigers were gaining some momentum. Calls a timeout, settle her girls down. Guarantee over in that huddle, there's talk about communication out there on the floor from Mrs. Huntsman. Find herself at 16-11 here in this first set. Now Noster back on the floor. Once again, up 16-11 on the Smithton Tigers. Still serving for the Tigers is number 9, Morgan Haynes. Morgan does get it in the court. Riley Parrott saving that one. Nice hit on the outside from Tanea Brown. Tanea gets a kill for the Lady Panthers. After that kill, Tanea is going to get set to serve. Noster up 6, 17-11. Toss goes just short for Brown as she doesn't get the serve in. Noster now at 5 on the Tigers, 17-12. Serving for the Tigers is number 13, Haley Henderson. Checking in for them, number 14, Daly Brenich. Good dig up by Gates. Nice decision there by Tanea Brown to just go ahead and punch that over. Free ball coming from the Tigers, doesn't make it over. Smart decision on a tight ball there by Tanea Brown. Checking in for the Panthers, number 5, Michaela Cartwright. Michaela scored 7 to start this match off. If she scores 7 here, this set will be over. 18-12 in favor of the Panthers. Beautiful serve by Michaela Cartwright. She drops it right in between 2 players in the 6th spot. Split between a 4-back set there in the Smithton Tiger defense. Michaela this time goes over to the 5 spot, dug up by the Tigers. Roll spike coming out of the middle. Nice dig up by Gates. Brown with a back set to Riley Parrott. Parrott smartly tips it over into an open area. Free ball from the Tigers. Communication there was great between the Panthers. Riley knocks it over. Back set again. Riley Parrott comes off the net, digs it up. Free balls it over for the kill. Now Noster leads 20-12. Michaela Cartwright doing an amazing job of serving for the Panthers and staying back there as much as she possibly can. 20-12. She once again goes back to the 5 spot. Going to be a free ball over from the Tigers. Short free ball. Riley Parrott digs it up, sends it right back over. Unable to send it back over. The Smithton Tigers now. The Panthers lead 21-12. In the home stretch as Noster almost doubling up the points of the Tigers. Michaela Cartwright serves one in, gives them the side out, gives them a point, 21-13. Serving for the Tigers will be number 10, Maggie Gross. Checking back in for the Panthers, number 20, Peyton Fuller. Fuller going to hit on the outside, strong side for the Lady Panthers. Dig up there was by number 17, Karis Johnson. Hit out of the middle and touched. Ball goes down. Nice kill there by number 12, Riley Parrott. Up official does call it a touch, so Noster will get the point. We will slide out. Libero now leaving, checking back into the game is number 13, Faith Edwards. Serving for the Panthers, number 17, Karis Johnson. Johnson serves it back to the one spot where the server serves from. Middle hit coming, roll over, free ball from the Tigers. Brown with a setup to Faith Edwards, hitting out of the middle. Faith with a kill. 2 more points needed for Noster to close out this first set. 23-13, checking into the game for the Tigers will be number 15, Juno Nassau. Great serve by Karis Johnson. Free ball coming over from the Tigers. Roll spike as it goes back to Johnson in the back. Tanea Brown coming up. Nice hustle by the Panthers, but 4 hits. Serving for the Tigers will be number 18, Alexia Gibson. Checking in for the Panthers, defensive specialist number 29, Bridget Collins coming in. Ball goes right back to Collins. Beautiful pass up. Outside hit from Riley Parrott. Touch. K-I-L-L kill on the outside from Parrott. Uno más for the Noster Panthers. Just one more and they close this thing out. 24-14. Riley Parrott with a great serve to the back. That ball was in. Giving the point off from the head official, the top official. Noster wins the first set, 25-14. Great job there by the Lady Panthers. This JV squad is doing an amazing job tonight versus the Smithton Tigers. 25-14 that first set. Noster in control the entire time. Great outside hitting, great middle hitting, great job of passing. These girls have worked very hard. Coach Huntsman definitely has them ready for tonight's matchup. We're looking forward to the second set of this match. Hopefully Noster will close this thing out 2-0. And then we'll go into varsity action where our Lady Panthers will take on the Smithton Tigers. And we'll get to see them. I know our varsity's done very well, playing in a couple of really close matches that they have given away, but winning some by a lot as well. Should come out and see these ladies in action live, just to watch them be able to come out here and play. It's just a great thing. They are playing very well together, and hopefully we'll get set here for this second set. Appreciate the high school broadcasting class for giving me this opportunity to come out and present this game for you tonight. You can also listen to our home football games. And these are archived actually on YouTube, so you can go back and be able to watch them again and again. And tonight's first set was definitely one that I'd like to see again. Our Lady Panthers did a great job against these Smithton Tigers. We get set here for the second set of this first matchup with the Lady Panthers against the Smithton Tigers. Our JV matchup this evening. And our girls definitely look ready. Serving for Smithton to start here in this second set is number 13, Haley Henderson. 4-back set as Noster is running a 6-2. Great set to the weak side. Tanea Brown comes up with the kill. Noster with the first side out and the first point of the second set. Brown coming off that kill, now set to serve for the Lady Panthers. Brown did a great job as that set was just off the net, reached back, dropped it into the perfect spot on the floor. Tanea comes back and also gets an ace on her serve. No chance for a return as that ball dropped right in that one spot between two players of the Smithton Tigers. Tanea Brown's second serve. This time going into that 5 spot right down the line. Free ball coming from the Tigers. Does not come back over. Great communication and great transition off the net by our JV. Panthers now up 3-0. Tanea Brown serves that one deep. Free ball coming back from the Tigers. Dig up by Peyton Fuller. Set by Brown. Hit out of the middle by number 17, Karis Johnson. Dug up by the Tigers. Free ball back over. Michaela Cartwright unable to control that one. Side out to the Smithton Tigers. Panthers lead this one 3-1. Serving for Smithton now is number 10, Maggie Gross. Tanea Brown with a back set to Michaela Cartwright. Just a little bit deep as Michaela had to backpedal to try to get that one. Subbing in for the Tigers is number 16, Kara Mankini. Nice dig up by Faith Edwards. Set goes to the outside. Great approach. Nice kill by number 16, Riley Parrott. Riley going cross court, hit that one at about 2 feet off that 10-foot spike line. Great way to open up her shoulders and hit the hole. Michaela Cartwright's first serve. Did a great job in the first set, drops that one in short. Nice block by Karis Johnson. Set's going to come to the weak side for the Smithton Tigers and they're not able to control it. That was all set up by a block by number 17, Karis Johnson, that Smithton was unable to control. Michaela Cartwright's second serve for the Panthers. Drops that one in to the 3 spot. Nice tip there by Tanea Brown as she came forward, punched the ball, saw the hole, put the ball right in it. Michaela Cartwright now, 6-2 for your Noster Panthers. Cartwright this time going deep into the 1 spot. Free ball coming from the Tigers, transition off the net. Good communication, good talk from the Lady Panthers. Cartwright still serving. Once again, timeout called by the Smithton Tigers as Cartwright's put a couple up on them, trying to kill the momentum here. Last time this happened, Michaela came out, served an ace right away. Smithton Tigers. Homecoming activities coming up. Make sure you check out those. Home football game that Friday. Many activities going on, and these Lady Panthers will also be softball and tennis action. A lot of things that are going on that week. Parade that Friday. Come out and check out all the activities that the Panthers have planned for that week. Noster set and ready. They're out there. 7-2, second horn. Kayla did a great job of just keeping the ball in. Free ball roll spike coming from the Tigers. Open her shoulders up just a little too much, punch that ball out of bounds. So Michaela did her job of keeping the momentum going for the Lady Panthers. Great communication by the defense on the floor. Cartwright goes back to the 6th spot. Roll spike coming out of the middle. No touch by the Panthers. Ball goes out of bounds. 9-2 by the Panthers. Sub coming in for Smithton is number 14, Dally Brinich. Cartwright serving again, 9-2 for the Panthers. Drops one in. That ball goes on the outside of the antenna. Even though it was touched by one of our players on the opposite side, it's out if it goes outside the antenna. Michaela Cartwright now, 10-2. Noster Panthers. Set up, roll spike, left hand from the strong side. Don't see that much. Normally they'll send those players over to the weak side, transition them over. Goes down the line on the Panthers. Noster defense unable to dig that one up. Ace serve there by number 18, Alexia Gibson. You can hear Coach saying, communicate, 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 over from the sideline. That ball drops in just short for the Tigers. Tigers now down 5, 10-5. Still serving for them, number 18, Alexia Gibson. Gibson's toss goes up this time. No momentum for the Tigers there, as they only get 2. Subbing in will be number 29, Bridget Collins. Collins coming in for middle hitter number 17, Karis Johnson. Collins in that first set did a great job of serving as well. She's up now 11-5 with these Lady Panthers. Almost goes over, just hit the top tape of the net. Side out for the Tigers. Tigers number 14, Jolly Brinich now to serve. Smithton still down 5, 11-6. Fuller punches it over, free ball kill for the Panthers. Now serving for the Panthers, number 12, Riley Parrott. Parrott with a great serve. Millimeters off that top tape. Great roll serve, had a lot of top spin on it. Drops in to the 6th spot. Another ace. 2 in a row for Riley Parrott. Subbing in for the Tigers now, number 15, Juno Nassau. Now Noster up 14-6. Riley Parrott still back there. 2 aces in a row. Going for her third. Drops it in for her third ace. 3 aces in a row. Great job of serving. Now 15-6. She's got the turkey already. Going for 4. Nice block out of the middle by Faith. Quick hit out of the middle there from Edwards as Fuller popped it up for her. Riley Parrott, beautiful job on that push to be able to keep the ball alive and get the kill for the Panthers. 17-6. Riley Parrott still serving. That time her toss was just a little bit too low. Punched it into the net. Side out for the Smithton Tigers. They're now down 10, 17-7. Checking into the game, Kara Mankini serving for the Tigers. Serves the ball out deep. Now checking in for the Panthers will be number 8, Latamara Gates. Got a double substitution over there on the side. Also checking back in, number 3, Dakota Jones. Jones and Parrott get some varsity time as well as they double dip here, going JV and varsity. Checking out for Jones will be number 5, Michaela Cartwright. Gates set to serve for the Panthers. They're up 11, 18-7 over the Smithton Tigers. Both teams running similar sets. If you see the defense in the back, usually it's called an M or W defense for the serve receive. Now Noster taking the better end of that deal. Now Noster up 18-7 here. Some discussion over on the sideline. Probably discussions about substitutions or side outs. (18-7) still down. Ref discussing over with our crew on the sideline, our scorekeepers. Now Noster trying to do a double substitution here. I'm going to have to leave you here just for a second. 18-7 for our JV squad. Gates punches it in. We have what she was checking on over there was just the rotation at the slow here just for a second as I have some other duties assigned. Noster continues their dominance. They're up 21-8. Riley Parrott with a cross-court kick. That set was by number 14, Carly Rogowski. Beautiful setup. Riley opened up her 3-8. JV Panthers. Faith drops one in. Free ball coming over from the Tigers. Set up by libero Ashlyn Thomas coming in. Also checking into the game for the Smithton 23-9. Side out and a serve is all that Noster needs to close this thing out. Gates with a nice setup. Roll spike coming from Ashlyn Thomas. Serve goes deep. Gates punches it up. Parrott right back to her. Gates with a nice swing. Great 10 roll spike. Just goes out of bounds though. 23-11. Deep serve to Thomas. Goes over to Jones. Jones saves it, sets it up. Hit out of the middle by number 17, Karis Johnson. Karis trying to turn her shoulders just a little too much. Next time, coach will guarantee will tell her to push that thing to the deep corners. Ashton with a good dig out of the middle for the libero. Hit deep from number 17, Karis Johnson. Nice setup though by number 12, Riley Parrott. Noster up 10, 23-13. Need a defensive stop here against number 13, Haley Henderson, as she's put quite a few up on the board. Nice hustle by number 12, Riley Parrott. I feel a timeout coming from the sideline. Coach is just waiting. About to put those hands together. 23-14. Single-digit lead now for the Panthers. Gates punches it up. Ashlyn Thomas got to take this one all the way over. Goes deep with it, but out of bounds. Now a timeout called from the sideline. Coach Huntsman just trying to get the girls to work this problem out on their own. Unable to do it, she's trying to slow the momentum by calling the timeout. Noster still has a nice lead though. Up by 8, 23-15. Once again, communication will be the talk of the times on that sideline. Ball's dropping short in between players. Communicate, communicate, communicate. Tigers use almost all of those timeouts. They go deep into the clock. Them set to serve receive for the Lady JV. Jones comes over, slides in. Nice dig up by Parrott. Ashland just needs to get it in. Beautiful roll spike from the back. That ball's not coming back. K-I-L-L from the libero of the Noster Panthers. Uno mas as number 14, Carly Rogowski, gets set to close this thing out. Officials are going to go ahead and let number 15, Juno Nassau, come in for the Tigers. Carly's been back there a long time. Let's see how she handles that pressure. Does a great job of just putting the ball in to try to win this set out. Good free ball attack there by number 7, Elisa Huddleston, for the Tigers. Huddleston saving match point for the Tigers. Checking in for Smithton, number 16, Kara Mankini. Serving for them will be number 10, Maggie Gross. Setter set up closest to us is Tanea Brown. Ball goes short. Tanea is going to set that back for number 3, Jones. Jones tried to cut the corner just a little too much, but a great strike on it. Noster still up 7, 24-17. All they need is a defensive stop here to win this match.